Sukuna has won. Getting JJK and My Hero spoilers on the same day, with My Hero being the finale, that shit was peak, man. And Deku's new outfit, gas. That boy is dripped out from the fucking toes to the tip top. And low-key Uraraka and Deku, low-key confirmed she's wearing his mask. It's like kind of like wearing Luffy's hat. It kind of just confirms it. But I'm almost certain that My Hero's getting a new movie on August 5th, which is a new announcement, special announcement. And I feel like they're gonna do the last, the Naruto route, where it's gonna be a sequel movie, because Deku, he got a new suit. That shit gonna be peak. Anyways, getting back to JJK, this chapter JJK, I'd say, was very different from the usual. This chapter was all talking, but it had a very eerie and weird vibe to it. So let's get straight into the leaks. Now I'm going to speed through this, and there's going to be 50 other channels doing the same thing, so I kind of want to get my opinion on it. The title of this chapter was called That Day. Now when I first read this, and even going on through the entire chapter, basically just to sum it up, because it's kind of just random events, but it's Sukuna and Itadori, while Sukuna is Itadori as well, but they're kind of just bonding, going over Yuji's entire life, like basically going from him as a kid, what he was doing as a kid, stuff he liked to do, going back to the ice cream shops, and basically just finding himself and explaining to Sukuna what he thinks and his thoughts about him. And overall, they were just chatting, they're bonding like uncle and nephew. So now what I want to talk about is that day and the whole overall vibe. When I first read the title and when I first looked at this instantly reminded me of AOT. Now, if you didn't know, in AOT, Eren and Zeke, they're brothers, which in this case is uncle and nephew. But Zeke took Eren throughout his entire memories to just show his past and show what went wrong, and basically just to try to convert him to his side, which is kind of what Yuji was doing as well, but not really. It's kind of the same overall vibe. Somebody was taking somebody else throughout their childhood memories from whenever they were born to basically now, going over their entire life. It's the same as that concept here, especially with that title, That Day. I'm pretty sure that actually is the exact name of a chapter, but that's basically a huge point in AOT, is that day. That day in Shigashima, when everything changed, which I feel like is the same exact thing here. Many of us know AOT, well, I did have the same exact thing, and Eren's basically Yuji at this point, and we all know what happened to Eren. Eren died in the end. He died basically as the hero for his friends. That was the entire thing. He wanted to save his friends, and I feel like this is the exact same thing Yuji is gonna do. Yuji is gonna end up sacrificing himself in a way to where he will kill Sukuna. And the reason why I say Sukuna will win, is gonna win, is because that's kind of Sukuna's whole thing. Because I feel like JJK is a one huge cycle. All those men a millennium ago in the Heian era, Sukuna killed everybody, but then somebody killed him, so then he turned himself into fingers. Then up until now, he was trying to find a vessel. Then another strongest came, another Six Eyes user, which I'm pretty sure they killed each other, Sukuna and the Six Eyes user. I can't remember exactly. But I feel like JJK is in a huge cycle, or basically it's the same thing over and over again, to where Sukuna is basically just here to just fuck everything up, just to have fun, just to kill something, just to feel something in life. As he puts himself into these fingers, hope centuries in the future somebody resurrects him, somebody's a vessel for him, kills the strongest there, kills everybody there, and just dips, dies, whatever, it goes back to the fingers. I feel like that is the same thing is gonna happen here. So basically, he would win. Basically, there is no losing for Sukuna. Sukuna can only win in this situation because he's gonna do what he's gonna do and turn back into the fingers. That's what I feel like. I feel like that also ties in with AOT as well. That day, this whole entire thing is that AOT is just one big cycle. Eren did all that just to protect his friends because he knew in the future and stuff like that. This entire cycle of society and killing each other, how the future and stuff like that, it all just repeats itself. So I feel like this is kind of the same thing. I feel like Yuji sacrificing himself is a really huge thing because, as we all know, Yuji has kind of just been trying to find himself, which is the whole Nobara situation. It's he even says in one of them, it's not the problem of how you die. I just couldn't forgive those who act as if value didn't exist. Sukuna, I don't like you. But humans aren't tools, so it's not like our rules are determined from the beginning. Yuji's been trying to find his role throughout the entire fucking thing. In Shibuya, he had that whole entire breakdown, saying that he couldn't do anything, stuff like that. The whole Mayatsu thing was him accepting, I may just be a Kaga machine, but I'll do what I gotta do to fuck you up and save my time. I might be the one that's wrong, but that's why I wanted to at least make sure that you knew about the other people whom you can't find value in besides yourself. And Sukuna you know what, fuck you. You trying to down talk me? You trying to give me a pep talk? Hell no. And the previous panels are saying Sukuna has yet to go all out and he's still fucking everybody up. He's probably healing more and more, getting his domain expansion, stuff like that. Even though Itadori stops that, but it's Sukuna, mate. The brother's the strongest right now anyway. And I even looked at the flower, to which Yuji got wrong, the Aji side. The flower denotes family bonds. Uncle nephew. undying friendships, and lasting love. But some people find the flower to be a symbol of sadness in terms of how impertinent things can be. I think that perfectly exemplifies JJK. And the fact that this whole entire flower means like it gets positive stuff, happiness, forgiveness, love, warmth, gratitude, and Yuji got it wrong and Sukuna got it right. I just feel like Sukuna is gonna win this battle. And even if he dies, he still wins at the end of the day because he was there for what he was wanted to do, cause chaos. In chapter 1, whenever he goes into Itadori's body, is marvelous. It'll be a massacre. Sukuna was not here to take out the world, uplift it, turn it upside down. Sukuna's entire thing was to just have a massacre, kill people, fight strong people, find people that are brave. Overall, just have a good time. And what he believes in is just like fighting, sorcery, stuff like that. So no matter what, Yuji will probably die, and Sukuna, no matter what situation he's in, has always been dealt the winning hand.